Greetings. I wanted to provide an overview of the goals, objectives, and clinical log form. This is a two-part form. You will start out by devising your goals and objectives for your practicum experience, and you will do that in conjunction with your preceptor. So you will devise at least two goals and 3 SMART objectives for each one of those goals. And now always remember to structure your objectives, making them very specific, measurable, achievable, relevant or real, and time sensitive. So you want to have all those components in your objectives for each objective. So with that being said, you will devise the goals and objectives that are unique to you and what you want to seek from your practicum experience. This is above and beyond the standard student learning outcomes and the aggregate outcomes for the course itself. So this is where we're really going to customize your experience to elevate your career in the future and to build those very strong skills as a master's prepared nurse. So part of the practicum is actually connecting all the dots, so to speak. So we are going to be looking at applying some of those concepts that you learn throughout your master's program in the practicum experience. And also what we're going to do is really dive into some of those unique specialty areas that maybe your preceptor may function within and help you to build some of those unique leadership, education skills, those types of things. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the clinical log and goals and objectives form. So when we look at the form itself, it's divided into 2 sections, and one is you're going to develop your goals, your 2 goals, and then the 3 objectives. You can devise more if you would like, and again, be very focused on what you seek to gain from this practicum experience. And just some tips in writing your goals and objectives, especially with the objectives, if maybe one of your goals has to do with building leadership skills possibly, you may want to tie in one of your objectives with one of the one of the journals you plan to write. So one of your journals may be specific on some leadership skills or maybe some communication skills. If you want to focus on finances as one of your goals, you may have one of your journal entries actually be specific on finances, and that way that would be the measurable way to show that you're achieving that particular objective. If you're writing your journal on finances, and that would correlate with your goal that it has that overarching goal of building your skills in financial management, if that makes sense. If you have any questions about that, let me know, but you want to be sure that you're ticking and tying some of the activities that you will be doing in your practicum. So again, if we're back to focusing on finance, you may want to spend time with someone who works specifically in finance if your preceptor does not. So your preceptor may facilitate that, allowing you to spend some time with someone in finance. And that may be one of your objectives, that you'll actually do an interview with someone in finance, or that you'll participate in the budgeting process with someone in finance. So be very specific about what you're going to do in that objective to actually work toward achieving that goal. So this is, again, very deliberate in building your skills. So with that being said, once you do your activities, say for the second day, maybe you did spend some time with someone in finance, you would actually document the date and the times of your practicum experience. Then what did you do? Did you interview the person in finance? Did you talk to maybe some of the people who do some of the different ledgers, those types of things? What did you do that's specific, and how did that correlate back to maybe your goal number 2 that had to do with interviewing someone in finance, and maybe that was your objective B. So you would document goal 2, objective B. So you're again ticking and tying that you are indeed achieving those goals and objectives that you had set out to do in your practicum experience. So if you have any questions about completing this form, please let me know. This is a form that you will be using throughout your practicum experience. You will log all of your hours on the log, and at the very end of the course on May the 1st, as a matter of fact, you will submit this log documenting all the hours, and you must do all of your hours in order to pass this course. So again, along the way, if you have any challenges making those hours, or if you're running into roadblocks, please do let me know. We're going to be working very closely together to make sure that you achieve what you seek to achieve through your practicum experience. And backing up just a little bit, your preceptor does have to approve your goals and objectives, and please do type your logs so they're very legible. And this is just a document that will expand as you type. And when you're all finished with all of your hours, your preceptor does need to sign as a verification that you did indeed complete all of those 90 hours. So if you have any questions, please do let me know.